Hello, I am so happy that you're here taking some time for yourself today. I'm Raven. I am a Denver-based yoga teacher, student, student of social work at the moment. And we are going to be doing 45 minutes of slow flow as well as some pranayama work to start. So let's get right into it. You don't need anything to do this practice. You don't even need a mat. But if you would like some blocks or a mat or pillows or anything else, feel free to go ahead and grab those. If you don't have them yet, you can pause me and pick back up whenever you're ready. So we're going to start with a cooling 3-part breath. So for this breath, you are going to be inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose as well. What makes it 3-part is that you are going to be breathing in to your low belly and your chest, your heart center, and all the way filling up into your clavicle, holding your breath for a moment. And then through your nose, exhaling the opposite direction. So clavicle first, then chest, then low abdomen. So whenever you're ready, you can begin. Take a couple more rounds, depending on your pace. When you're ready, just let your breath return to an unaltered state, just the breath that flows naturally and keeps you alive. Notice any difference in your body or your mind just from that simple practice. And the next breath is a little bit more activating. The mudra that you're going to take involves curling your 4 fingers in, leaving your thumbs out, and outstretching your arms to about 60 degrees. Now, if you're anything like me, you've got lots of heart open space. I'm pushed up into my upper chakra. So anytime my arms are up, my heart is open. Let's just find a little bit more softness, turn that energy a little bit more inward to sustain that opening. Your thumbs are going to be pointing up. And we're going to take Ego Eradicator. It's breath of fire is your pranayama. So get yourself really seated comfortably. If you're familiar with breath of fire, you can go ahead and begin. If you're not, it's like a panting breath. So it is out through your nose and in through your mouth. Sorry, out through your nose and in through your nose. But the attention, I'm going to rest my arms for a moment because we're going to be doing this for about a minute and a half. So the attention is on the exhale. And this is moving a bit more down into your sacral chakra. So, excuse me, your solar plexus chakra. My mouth is getting ahead of my brain today. And And so you're going to be pulling your belly button in on your exhale. It's very subtle, but it's like a pant, right? So whenever you're ready, outstretch your arms, fingers curled in, thumbs out, about 60 degrees. Soften your shoulders, soften your rib cage, and begin whenever you're ready. Going. If you need a break, you can stop and rejoin whenever you're ready. Start to feel the energy rising up from the base of your spine as you keep going. Maybe your arms start to feel lots of energy in them. Halfway there. Stay in the discipline. You know your limits. Take breaks when you need. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to your lap. Okay, we're going to move into an easy seat. So if you are in hero's pose like I am, or sitting on anything, remove it. Cross your left ankle in front of your right. Just so we're all on the same page to begin. We're just going to start with some seated cat-cows. So continuing that flow of energy up through the spine. Feel your sit bones rooting down, and let's take some heart openers through both the front and back of your body. Moving with your breath. So as you breathe in, you're lifting your heart, lifting your chin. As you exhale, just rounding your spine, softening your chin down to your chest. And these can be big or small. You can add in any other movements like neck rolls. Maybe your spine is feeling very fluid. It's more of a wave-like quality. And eventually start to take a Sufi grind. So you're gonna roll your rib cage, either direction. You start counterclockwise or clockwise. And try to get that motion through your whole spine. So you're also rolling on your sit bones. Low spine getting fluid and lubricated as well. And take one more this direction. And then when you're ready, switch. Sufi grind to the other side. Just feel really grounded. Nice and low to the ground. Sit bones pressing down and rolling around. When you're ready, find your way back to center. Place your left hand behind you. Reach your right arm up, and then place your right hand on your outer left knee. Take a little gentle twist to the left. And keep your spine long, so keep the connection to the earth through your sit bones. And reach your head, the very crown of your head, up into the heavens, the ether. From your root chakra all the way up through your crown. And then when you're ready, slowly bring your right hand back to your right knee, left hand to your left knee, and then right hand behind you, left hand to your outer right knee. And twist to your right. And you're just going to stick with this direction. So you're seated at the top of your mat. Move to the top of mine so you can follow together. And then you're just going to bring your left hand behind you and spin up into a forward fold facing the back of your mat now. So you're facing the opposite direction that you just were in that seated fold. Take ragdoll, grab opposite bicep. Let your head hang heavy. Still really connected to, really familiar with that earth element, the grounding down at the very beginning of the practice. And feet, feel all four corners of your feet on your mat. Swish and sway your upper body. Let the very tips of your ears, the crown of your head be like a magnet drawing down towards the earth center. And then you're gonna just start to give into that swish and sway and just roll maybe to the right side all the way up. Keep the bind. So you're making a big circle with your upper body and then all the way back down to the left side to carry you down. Exhale. On your inhale, brings you up. So left elbow leads. Exhale, down. One more this direction. Inhale carries you all the way up and open. Exhale, back down. And then we're going to switch sides. This time up and over to the left, right arm leads. Exhale, back down. Inhale, right elbow brings you up. Exhale, carries you down. Last time, breathe in. You can bend your knees as much as you need to. Bending your knees will keep you nice and grounded. Exhale, carries you all the way back down. Release your hands. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Walk out into a high plank. Exhale your breath out. And stay right here as you press your heels back and your heart, you pull it forward between your biceps. Take an inhale. Lower all the way down onto your belly. Exhale your breath out. Baby cobra, flip your toes. Gently lift your heart up. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Stay here, breathe in. Puppy pose or child's pose. Exhale out. Puppy pose, also known as heart melting pose. So your hips are up. Heart melts down. You can rest your forehead or your chin on your mat in that pose, whatever feels better. Child's pose, your knees can be together or wide. Feel the wave-like quality of your breath, maybe even in your spine, little gentle movements forward and back as you inhale and exhale. And eventually let that inhale carry forward to a tabletop. And settle in on your exhale out. And place your left hand right under your face. On your inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle through your legs and your left arm, right shoulder, bring it down to your mat. And then rest your right ear or temple down. Your left fingers can either extend forward, or you could even take a half bind, or you could just use them as a little tent next to your face, just fingertips on your mat. If you've got anything other than that little tent, plant your left hand back down next to your face, palm flat. Inhale, reach your right arm up and open. Exhale, sweep your right arm forward and your left foot back. Breathe in, find a little more space, pull your belly in. Exhale, bend your knee, reach your arm back for your foot. This is a great place for a strap or a belt if you don't have a strap at home, or a dog leash if you have dogs, and just hook that around your foot and help. Here would look like that. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, gently release. Hand down, knee down. Inhale, lift your left arm up, open. Twist, left elbow over to the right, left shoulder to your mat. And then do whatever you will with your right hand on the side, whatever feels good, whatever your body's asking for, calling to you. On your next breath in, place your right hand by your face. Inhale your left arm up. Sweep your left hand forward, right foot back. Exhale out. Deep breath in. Bend your right knee, reach back for your right foot or any strap or dog leash, whatever you've got around. And kick into whatever your foot is around, whether that's your fingers or the strap. Roll your shoulder onto your back. Take a breath in. Slowly release on your exhale. We'll meet in downward facing dog. We won't be facing the back of the mat the whole time, I promise. We're going to do a couple of sun A's and we'll move towards the front of the mat. And down dog, find a little softness in your joints. I always forget about my elbows in this pose because they're out of sight, out of mind. This is soften a little in your elbows, just like you probably did in your knees when I mentioned that about the joints. And refind your breath. On your inhale, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or float to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Extended mountain pose, breathe in, sweep up, touch your fingertips at the top. Exhale, dive forward over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, step back, and choose how you want to make your way back to down dog. You can move through that lower all the way down to the baby cobra, back into down dog, or you could do a chaturanga to up dog at any point, or you can just skip it. And down dog, take a breath in. Exhale out. Look to your hands, breathe in. Exhale, and then move your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Bow forward. Mountain pose, sweep it up. Exhale, carries you back down. Halfway lift, expand out. Plant your hands and flow. Exhale, carries you back down to that grounding. Inhale, carries you back up and out of yourself. Down dog, home base. Exhale, familiarity. Stay here, breathe in. Exhale out. Look to your hands, breathe in. Exhale, travel to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Sweep up and out. Pull your ribcage away from your waist. Forward fold, empty. Half lift, breathe in. Flow, exhale out. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale out. And down dog, walk your hands to your feet, the back of your mat this time. And this time, let's see, we turned to the left last time. So this time we're going to turn to the right, spin around, sit down, easy seat. This time your right foot should be in front of your left. Very nice, very nice. And then twist over to the left. We're just going to take another little twist. And then come back through center, gentle twist over to the right. Back through center, find a lift in your chest, seated cow pose. Find a seated cat on your exhale. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, round your spine. Find neutral, roll over your shins, come into a downward facing dog. Now we're facing the front of the mat. Great, lift your right foot up and back behind you. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Breathe in as you reach up. Exhale, bring your arms back into airplane arms. Crescent lunge with airplane arms. Inhale, reach them back up, breathe in. Exhale, reach them back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, open face twist to the right. So just bring your right hand back, left hand forward. Exhale, exalted warrior. Bring your right hand to the back of your left leg, left arm up and back. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, easy twist. Left hand down, right arm up. I'm just going to turn around so that you can see what I'm doing here. So easy twist. And then into this horizon lunge. So it's almost like you're in side plank, but instead of your right leg, your top leg, being on top of your left foot, you keep it planted on the ground, toes pointing away from your body. Reach your right arm up. Take a deep breath in. Press the ground away. As you exhale, drop your hips low. Reach your right arm back towards your left foot. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, lower down. Good, 2 more like that. Breathe in, up and over. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower all the way down. This time you're going to turn to the back of your mat now. So your left leg is long, your right foot is crossed in front and over your left leg. Bring your right hand behind you. Reach your left arm up and twist over to the right. And facing the back of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, bring your left hand back and twist, yet twist kind of more towards the left side. Plant your left hand, right hand, so now you're back towards the front, high plank. And then take your vinyasa with your breath. We'll meet in down dog, however you'd like to or feel called to get there. Honor that. Honor that listening, that deep intuitive knowing. And then we'll take the left side, lift your left foot up and back. Step forward, crescent lunge, rise up. Airplane arms, exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean your heart forward, airplane arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Last time, inhale up. Twist open to the left, open face twist, so left hand back, right hand forward. Exhale into exalted warrior. Stay for a breath in. Easy twist, right hand down, left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, I'm just turning around so I'm facing the right direction again for you. Exhale out. And plant your right hand all the way down if it's not yet. Spin onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Wiggle your left foot back about hips distance, so your knee is coming right out of your hip. Horizon lunge. Press into your left foot. Reach your Left arm up over by your left ear. Exhale, lower your hips to a hover. Left hand reaches back towards your right foot. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, lower down. 3 more like that. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. I don't know if that was 3, but we're just going to lower all the way down. Turn towards the back of your mat. So you're in that right leg extension, left knee bent. Bring your left hand behind you, right arm up, and twist to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. And twist back to center and over towards the right. Spin around into a high plank facing the front of your mat. As you exhale, take your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Here, your inhale. Slow exhale out. And with the left side, stay with the left side. Lift your left foot up and back. Step forward, warrior 1. So you're going to spin your right heel down this time as you rise. Interlace your fingers at the base of your spine. Lift your heart up, breathe in. Humble warrior, let your heart lead as you lower down, back down towards the earth. Bowing, grounding. Relax your neck. Draw your fist up towards the sky. So the crown of your head right now is reaching down as your fists are reaching up. And then it's just gravity that helps them carry you forward. Slowly, really gently release the bind with your hands. Bring your fingers down to your mat. Spin off of your right heel, low lunge. Frame your left foot with your fingers. Heart forward. Drop your right knee, half Hanumanasana. Lift your left toes up. Keep leaning your heart forward. Inhale, come back into that low lunge. Just keep your right knee down on your mat. Exhale, half Hanuman. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, back forward. Lift your right knee this time, Crescent Lunge. Bring your hands to heart center, palms together. Start to lift your chest forward towards your left knee. Get light in your right toes. You might take a couple of hops and come into single-legged mountain pose, right knee in. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Figure 4 chair. And sit your hips back. Think back versus down. And you counter that backwards action in your hips by pulling your heart forward. So you've got these 2 places of emotion, drawing in opposite directions, creating space between them. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Single leg mountain pose, reach up, reach your right knee up to hip height. Exhale, airplane pose. 1 breath in here. Standing splits, hands down to your mat, right foot up. Breathe in. And as you exhale, cross your right foot behind your left. And you get to choose how close to your left foot you want it to be. You could be just slightly crossed at the ankles, or you could be bent deep into your left knee with your right foot way over to the left. You're getting a little outer hip action here, some IT band stretching. So if you run a lot, you might feel this pretty intently. Uncross your feet, forward fold. Lift one heel and the other, pedal your feet out, shake your hips side to side. Halfway lift. Bow forward. Mountain pose, rise up, sweep, touch your fingers at the top. Exhale, fold forward. half lift, breathe in. Take your vinyasa, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Okay, right foot lifts up this time. Ooh, notice any difference in your left leg. Step your right foot forward, warrior one, so left foot flat, about a 45-degree angle, arms up. Interlace your fingers behind your back, lift your chest as you bend into your lunge, fold humble warrior right shoulder to inner right knee. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Keep pulling your right hip back as you bend a little deeper into your inner right knee. So it's almost like your outer right hip goes back and your inner right knee goes forward. If you can't quite get that, no worries. Kind of a complicated, really nuanced cue, honestly. When you're ready, release your hands down to your mat, spin off of your left heel, low lunge, wiggle your right foot a little more to center. I like to take a wide stance in my warrior one. So if you do as well, then maybe shorten left to right. Pull your heart forward, drop your left knee, exhale, half Hanumanasana, right toes go up, head draws down towards your right shin. On your breath in, pull forward, low lunge with your knee down. Exhale, half Hanumanasana. Inhale, draw forward. Exhale, half Hanuman. Pull forward, inhale, lift your left knee, crescent lunge. Hands to heart center, exhale, lean your chest forward, take as many steps as you need to get into single leg mountain. Breathe in. Airplane pose, exhale out, reach your fingertips back, your heel back, take a deep breath in. Standing splits, then just tick-tock your left heel up towards the sky, reach your ears down towards your mat. Inhale, cross your left foot behind your right, however far you want to reach it, however deep you want to get in that stretch. Uncross your feet, forward fold. Shake your hips out, walk your feet, walk your heels. Eventually make your way into half lift. Bow forward into yourself. Extended mountain pose, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Your vinyasa, your flow, back to downward facing dog. Okay, sticking with that right leg, reach your right foot up and back. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. So you're gonna make a box here. You're gonna slide your right knee down to your right wrist. Swing it over to your left wrist, up to your left elbow, and then kick through into fallen triangle. Reach your left arm up, keep both legs straight. Press your hips up towards the sky. Let your head hang down towards the earth. Even let your left shoulder hang down towards the earth. Great, bring your left hand back down, kick your right foot up and back, down dog split, and stack and open your hips. Bend your right knee, let your right heel fall towards your left glute. You could take hip circles or ankle circles, get as big, as expressed as your body has always wanted. And downward facing, right foot back down. Left foot up, breathe in. Left knee to left elbow, down to your left wrist, over to your right wrist, up to your right elbow, and then kick through, fallen triangle, legs straight. Find a little softness in your left elbow, so the one that's on the ground, and let your right shoulder just be heavy. Draw down towards the ground. You don't need to force anything open. And your heart will gently open when it's ready. You just have to be willing to surrender. Okay, make your way back into down dog splits. Right hand down, left foot up, stack and open, exhale. And take whatever movements your body is asking for, you're feeling called to do. And then meet in downward facing dog. Okay, walk your feet about halfway up your mat and then your hands back to meet your feet. So you're in a forward fold at the center of your mat. Bring your heels and your big toe mounds together so feet touch. Lift your heels away from your mat. Maybe knees towards your chest, and then slowly lower your hips down towards your heels. So you're in this little fetal toe stand, fetal pose crouch, kind of. Oh, let everything come back in towards center after throwing everything out in that ball and triangle, and hip opener and down dog. And you're gonna bring your knees down to your mat. Keep your toes tucked for a little toe stretch for a moment. Won't be here for too long because it can be kind of intense. And you can adjust where you feel the stretch in your feet. So if you bring your heels more towards center line, like more towards each other to the center line of your body, you'll feel it more in your arches. If you let them kind of splay out and put more weight in your pinky toe edges of your feet, then you'll feel it more in your outer feet. Super good for those of us who are walking a lot or hiking in the summertime or anything like that. Or just who don't have a lot of arch support in their shoes. Maybe you're barefoot a lot. Great, bring your hands down to your mat. Untuck your toes, tap your feet out, toes a little bit. And then sit down on your heels, hero's pose. Bring your right hand to the right side of your hip. Reach your left arm up and over. Take a little side body stretch to the right. Breathe deep into your left rib cage. And then inhale takes you back to center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up, stretch over to the left into your right side body. Come back to center. Lift up onto your knees. Maybe you untuck your toes. You're going to take one camel pose. So wherever you'd like to place your hands, I like to start at my low back, elbows like they're going to kiss, like they love each other. And then just lift your heart, let your head fall back. Maybe you bring your hands to your heels. You just get to choose. Whoa. This might feel like a lot in your front side body. I feel it a lot in my throat right now because there must be something I'm not saying to somebody. Maybe I'm not saying it to myself. Or I'm just not expressing in the way that I want to. That's the throat chakra energy there, expression. Take a deep breath in. Stay as you exhale. Really good work. On your inhale, slowly rise, head last. Sit down on your heels for a moment. We're almost there. The cooling part. Integrate that in. What just happened? Let your body catch up. Mind is quick. The executive, the human brain. There's lots of parts of our brain and our body that don't move that quickly. Slow it down. Let things settle so that your body can understand what's going on. And then we'll make our way into down dog. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, lizard lunge. Shift your weight forward and back just a couple times before dropping your back knee. When you're ready, you can go ahead and drop it. I'm just going to be here for about 5 breaths. So if you want to untuck your toes or support yourself in the opening, roll onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot. If you do press your hand into your right leg, press it into your femur bone. So somewhere between your hip and your knee. Take a breath. Exhale somewhere to soften. Breathe in. Soften on your exhale. You bring your right hand back down to your mat. If it's not there, half pigeon. Wiggle your right foot over to the left. When you're ready, if you ever feel ready, you don't have to lower your heart down towards your mat. Give your brain something to rest on, even if it's your fists or a block. Ground is great as well. Whatever you've got works. When you're ready, downward facing dog. You can linger for as long as you'd like. If you want to make this longer than 45 minutes, you can pause me at any point. And take the left side, left foot forward, lizard. Shift forward and back. Ease on into it, like dusk settling down, and then eventually drop your right knee. 5 breaths. To open, to enter, to surrender. 5 breaths is not nearly enough, just know that. So yeah, if you feel like you do want to stay longer or you don't have the time, but you didn't quite get open, know that that's normal. Totally normal. 5 breaths is nothing. When you're ready, you make your way into half pigeon on the left. Wiggle your left foot over to the right. Your shin doesn't need to be parallel to the front of your mat or anything crazy like that. If it is, that's beautiful that your body can do that, but a lot of bodies can't. The pose will be just as effective, trust me. And to come out on this side, press your hands into your mat, rock your weight into your left hip, swing your right leg around. So you're in seated single leg extension like this. I'll turn towards the front. Reach your arms up. Reach your right arm to the inside of your right leg, left arm up and over, a little side body stretch here. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, turn your chest towards your right leg and fold. Inhale back up, bring your left hand to behind your left hip. Lift up into your hand, modified side plank, modified fallen, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name of this pose. Just forget it. I said anything. If I remember before practice, I'll say it. If not, then that's okay too. Switch sides. Left leg long, right foot in. Arms up. Left arm to the inside of your left leg, right arm up and over. Inhale back up to center. Turn your chest towards your left leg. Exhale, fold over your leg. Inhale back up. Bring your right hand by your right hip this time. Lift up on this side. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Straighten both legs out long in front of you. If you have a block or something that you'd like to put under your the back of your chest to lift your heart for a supported fish, you can go ahead and do that. If you don't, that's perfectly fine. You can just use your elbows, your forearms for a traditional fish pose, fingertips under your hips, elbows towards each other, heart and chin lift. Breathe in. Point your toes. Exhale. One more breath in. Lower all the way down onto your back. And this would be a great place for a supine twist. If you have the time, I recommend it. We've done a lot of twists, but it feels nice to have a fully supported one. You take the right side, cross it over, and then the left side. But for time's sake, I'm going to lead you through happy baby. Grab wherever you can, feet, ankles, even your shins. Great place to grab for happy baby. And hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in, curl your forehead, your third eye up towards your knees. Shavasana. Whatever shape you like. Whatever shape you like to rest in. Or you can actually fully surrender. Maybe you scoot your shoulders underneath your body so that your heart lifts up. I will bring you out in just a moment. Start to deepen your breath and bring some awareness back into your body. And feel your fingertips or wiggle your toes. And whenever you're ready, roll onto either side, fetal position. With your eyes closed, press on up to a seat. Bring your hands to heart center. So much gratitude for our own capabilities, and so that we can share them with others, so that we can be gifted with others' capabilities. Bring your thumbs to the center of your forehead. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, bow in that gratitude. Ashe. And so it is. Thank you. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time of day this is that you're practicing. Really beautiful job. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to continuing to get to know you. Please reach out if you'd like. I'd love to work with you even closer, more intimately. Bye.